Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. This is going to be a special reading for the weekend, for the extra long weekend. It's, well, not extra, but it's a long weekend here in Canada. It's Labor Day weekend. And so that's September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. There also happens to be a new moon on September 6th. So all of those of you that need to do some cleansing, consider doing a new moon ritual of writing down on a piece of paper what it is that you want to eclipse out of your life and burning it at the new moon. So anyways, if you're going to burn it in a safe manner. I do mine outside under my barbecue, so I make sure the barbecue is not on, obviously. So I just open the lid of my barbecue and I have a can of, something like tomato juice or some fruit or whatever came in the can. And I will burn the papers in the can on top of the barbecue, so that way there's no flame anywhere and there's no way that it can cause a fire. Okay, so having said that, I am going to be pulling extra cards as well this weekend, because most people get together on this weekend specifically to meet family or friends. And I'm going to pick relationship cards, so you might hear of special stories from those people this weekend. And I'm going to have at the very end the pick a card section. So I'm already a minute into this video and I'm only allowed 30 minutes. So I better start. So I'm going to start with Virgo. Virgo, your energies for the weekend. Virgo. All right, here we go. The Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. Okay, so let's get some clarifying cards or more context cards. The Four of Swords and the Four Cups. So that's two fours on the table. Fours are usually associated with stability, but in this context, these cards are not necessarily, or they're like stability, no change, stagnation as well, right? So I've got to say that the Four Swords is about taking a rest, and particularly on that card there's a heart. So it could be that you need this rest to heal, if not a broken heart, but some situation that you had at heart. And this is the last card. Or you're physically tired. You just need to take a rest. Okay? Maybe you need to do some reevaluation, because the card that came here is complacency. And we have the boredom card right there. So it could very well be your energy. All right. So a rest is needed. Okay? Or you feel like resting all the time. Whichever. The King of Wands. It's a king that has a lot of passion. A king who's very confident in his actions. He knows what he wants. He's going to get what he wants. And that king is usually associated with a fire sign, Leo, and we have the sun right underneath that, which is Leo is ruled by the sun. So this could very well be a Leo Virgo that's in your life this weekend. Okay, either someone that you're dealing with that is a Leo, and this Leo is probably in partnership with you. Okay. But regardless, if it's not, well, let's go with that. So let's go with that. You're involved with a Leo, okay? And this is your partner in life. And somehow this weekend, you're revealing to them that you're bored. You've kept this a secret a long time. Their relationship is kind of been complacent for a while. And what you're truly hoping is that you're going to get a renewed energy of love with your partner. You're wishing this because, this is the stars and you've been wishing this. You've been hoping that there'd be a oomph put back in the relationship. That's what I'm seeing from these cards if this is a Leo, okay? We see here that, and this could very well be your energy, that you may have been pedaling in the wrong directions or in opposite directions for a while. And what you really want to do is team up with this person again, your lover, to be able to sail together. Have a common goal, a common objective, working towards a project together. You need a lot of people on a sailboat I mean, you could technically probably do it by yourself, but here you have two people, so why not use the energy of two people to sail along and move. And you can see the boat is moving. There's waves at the bottom there, so it's not like it's stagnant. So that's one of the readings, Virgo. Okay, the other energy is, again, I'm going to say very similar energy, but not involving a Leo. It could be you that has this energy in you. Maybe you are a Leo cusper. Okay, and this is clearly you, obviously. And you are completely illuminated and energized to have this conversation. And maybe it is you that is feeling bored, and you're revealing that this weekend. Maybe the rest is needed up front to be able to address this in a proper manner, because I said this is probably a matter of the heart, right? You need to make sure that you are going to deliver this message properly, and that you're hoping for renewal, because you find there is complacency in your relationship, Virgo. So either you're a Leo cusper, Virgo, or your partner is a Leo. Okay, or you are now having this drive to be able to tackle this on this weekend. All right, I'll leave it at that, and this is it. So you have a great weekend, Virgo. Hello, Libra. So here's your weekend energies for September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So I'm going to start with tarot, and we're going to dive right into this for you right now. Libra, you have the 8 of Cups, so you're walking away, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Swords, and underneath the deck is the Star. So to me, it is a healing energy. It's guidance, and it's also healing energy for you. And you are most likely one of those individuals who's going to be burning a piece of paper this weekend to release some energies that you don't want in your life anymore. And most likely associated to a toxic situation for you. Let's see about relationships, people that you're going to be meeting this weekend. If you're getting together with people, if you're not getting together with people, at least people that you'll be talking to. Wow. Both of these cards are prisoner cards. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think you know what? It's either you or we're feeling stuck. You are probably feeling stuck and vulnerable. It's either you, because you're finally getting help to move away. This man is naked, okay, and he's in a cage, and it's raining. It's raining hard, and he's naked, so he's vulnerable and he's caged up. It's probably was you feeling caged up in that situation. This one here, this woman, it looks like it's a man who's either a man or a woman. I can't really tell, but anyway, someone who's got their hands tied behind their back, and they're being fed water from this woman. So this person is getting assistance. So it's like a prisoner who's getting help. Okay. Don't want to spend too much time on these cards, but it could also be energies from someone around you, or it could be you. But we see here a card of healing. You're getting guidance from the universe to heal a situation. You're probably going to be doing the new moon ritual, like I said, because you've had obstacles to get this energy out of you. It's been long awaited for. There was always delays, obstacles. You weren't able to do it, but now you're doing it. You're burning your intentions to get rid of something. Then the wheel is turning perfect, and it makes sense to you. Things are revealed to you. Now you're feeling free. You're free. You're finally meeting target. You finally found the treasure, okay? But in so doing, you're cutting your losses, okay? You're cutting your losses. 7 of Swords in my book for this card is letting go of things, obviously, that you don't need. You're cutting your losses. So, you know what? If it's people that you're getting rid of, or if it's situations, you're letting go. You're accepting that you're losing out of this, but you don't lose it all. You don't lose it all. You still have, you're holding on to some things. And this makes you very energetic and feeling confident, okay? I think that the wisdom here, the wisdom card here, is what you've gotten from the enlightenment from the stars to help you in this situation heal. You got wise and you know exactly what to do and how to do it. And that's, the card is right underneath the treasure. So you found the treasure and it's going to be bright for you. I'm going to leave it at that, Libra. That's what it is for you. Take care. Have a great weekend. Hello, Scorpio. So welcome to your weekend energies for September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Well, I'm going to take those two. So I'm going to flip them out like this. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. And I'll take this one here, the Ten of Cups. Wonderful. Justice, not Virgo, but Scorpio, justice. So that's good. Things need to be fair, okay? Fair all around for all parties involved. I don't see this as being a negative card. I think it's a very good card. I also see it as whatever you're doing this weekend is going to be very successful. Because of the energies of the King of Pentacles. We also have the Lilies card, which is about peace and maturity. So I think you're going to adopt this mature persona this weekend. And you're going to deal with some chaotic situations. The Five of Wands, which is not necessarily, it's not like the Five of Swords. It's Five of Wands. It's like discords, you know, especially if you're getting together with people. Maybe a bit of bickering back and forth, right? And it can seem like a challenge to try to fix. But I think you're going to be wise enough. You're going to be wise enough and have the maturity to be able to deal with this situation. And you're going to restore order. You're going to restore the happy family around you. It's going to be bright and energetic. And I think it's a sibling rivalry. I don't know if you have twins in the family, Scorpio, but if you have twins in the family, it's like there's envy. There's one that's, it's like the twins are kind of in competition with one another. This card is also about competition, the Five of Wands, but it looks like there's twins, or if they're not identical twins, they're like different placenta twins, but they would be twins, or maybe it's just siblings, right? Two girls or two boys, they're always in competition with one another, and it's like one always has to be up on the other, and I think that's what's going on. And it's kind of like immature on their part to always be doing this bickering. And you know, you see here, I'm seeing this card that you're stuck in the middle all the time. Look at this. You've got this person reaching out to this person, and the other one that we don't see is right here reaching out. It's like you're always caught in the middle, and I think you're fed up with that. I think you need to be fair and tell them how it is. There needs to be growth here for these individuals. I think these are your siblings, or your family. If it's, and I think it's family because we got the Ten of Cups here. If it's not family, it's friends that are very close to you, that you're always caught in the middle. Because we do have someone here, maybe someone else is communicating this, but we have someone here who's a bit feeling left out in the cold. And maybe it's the other person, the one that's always on the bottom. There's always one on top, winning and whatever. And I think it's the one that's on the bottom. Maybe this Five of Wands down here and not the one at the top. Feeling like left out. Like, hey, I'm ready to also walk away kind of thing. I'm kind of fed up with this. Or maybe this is you, despair. You're fed up of this. You're totally fed up of this attitude. And you need to have the King of Pentacle energy. Gather your thoughts, your energy, your convictions. Be mature about it and have that mature conversation with these individuals. Interesting reading for you, Scorpio. All right, you have a good weekend. Take care. Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Here are your energies for the weekend of September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So we'll start with tarot. Oops. All right, so here we go. Two of Cups, good energy. Nine of Wands. Five of Cups, and the Fool at the top. Okay, gonna pull one of these out right now, and we're gonna go with this right here as supporting cards. Interesting. Okay, so the Fool is about taking a chance, taking a leap, leaving your baggage behind and just starting anew, starting fresh. Interesting. Yeah. Starting fresh. So, you know, maybe resetting the pendulum, like kind of like doing a reset. And I suspect this has got to do with your relationship. Okay, so letting bygones be bygones. Maybe if there was some hurt, some discord in the past, you need to put that aside and start fresh. And that would be the mature thing to do for this partnership. Okay, you got to set boundaries though within the relationship, and it's something that was very difficult to do in the past, almost virtually impossible, but you need to do that moving forward. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you're going to end up in the same place again. There's going to be tons of confusion between the two of you, and you're going to feel totally dissatisfied and disgusted by the situation. Okay, so in essence, we have the duality here of two people, and we have two people on these cards here as well. I really want to bring this to your attention that balance is needed. Complete balance is needed to restore the situation. If you want to be happy with this person and intertwined, interlaced like this, this needs to occur. You need to reset, be mature about this, set up boundaries. Each of you set up your own boundaries, okay? And then you'll be able to reconcile, right? This is loving, this caress is loving, and so is this one. So there has to be a perfect balance between the two of you, okay? Otherwise, this negativity is going to come back, okay? I pulled the Sun card because the Cloud is always, it's a negative card, and I don't like to end it on a negative. That's not really a card of a solution. It's still cloudy. There's no answer. So that's why I pulled that card, that extra card, which is 31, which is the Sun. So the Sun kind of trumps it. So, but this needs to be done in order to get there, okay? So you need to make sure that balance and boundaries are set properly so that you don't go back to that scenario, okay? Here you have an old man fishing in a pond. And basically what's going to happen is that if you're not setting those boundaries, one of you or both of you are going to have to go back and fish in that pond to find a new mate. Okay. There's another way you could see this, but I don't think it's the other way because these cards of relationships came out as being very positive cards. And this card here, the Sun, ends the reading very well. I think this is more of a warning. This is what you need to do in order to not get there again, okay? But let's say it was the case, the Fool would be you're trying to do this with your partner. You want to get back here, or maybe this is other people's energy, but you're guarded. And the guardedness, being too overly guarded again, is the fact that it's going to cause further delays and obstacles, and one of you is going to get disgusted, most likely you, and then it's going to get confusing again, and then you're going to have to end up going back out like Plenty of Fish or meet.com, match.com, or whatever, where you meet people to meet somebody new, which looks like you could. So either way, okay? I'm going to say that it could go either way. So you have a great weekend, Sagittarius, and you take care. See you next weekend. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekend reading, September 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. And it looks like I can't shuffle the cards for your reading. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to just cut them then. So here we go. Capricorn, what's up for you this weekend? Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. So you're very happy. I suspect you're probably getting together with some people, family members this weekend. And it looks very, very, very good. So let me just... either that, or you have a lot of communications back and forth with family, or you're going to be very involved with work. Something to do with work. Or you could be traveling. You could be traveling by plane. All right, so what do we have? We have the Stork, which is a card of moving or change. We have the Tree, and we have the Ship. The Ship is about traveling. So you could be traveling. I really think you're traveling this weekend. And let's pick a card from here for Capricorn. Hold on. Let's pick one from the center. Release. Release. All right, so these are the relationship cards I was talking about. So if you're seeing people this weekend, which most likely you will be if you're traveling. So what kind of people, stories are you going to hear about? Well, it looks very promising and looks very loving. It looks very passionate, actually. So, all right, we have the ultimate happiness card, okay, with the family being so happy, abundantly wealthy, healthy, and there's nothing missing from the equation. The Queen of Pentacles here is also an energy similar to that. She's very grounded and nurturing to herself and to others. And she has been in the past. She's looking towards the past. There was a change, though, at one point or another. And the energy went from Queen to Nine of Pentacles. Fine, fair enough. But that's okay. Nine of Pentacles is good, too. It's still very grounded. But it's more, I would say, childlike. This was more motherly, and this is more like teenager-like or young adult-like, okay? That was the change that occurred for you, Capricorn. But that's okay because it brings you vitality. A tree, and in this instance, I see this as vitality. Usually I talk about roots. I talk about wealth, not wealth, but health. But I really think that this, yeah, on the terms of health, I'm seeing total vitality here. It's really bringing that to you as an energy. And the Eight of Wands is usually a lot of communication back and forth, but with the ship underneath it, to me, that is traveling. You're traveling, air traveling, most likely, but it could also be, I think air traveling and possibly by ship where you're going to be. Okay, now these two cards together kind of are an answer to you. You have a key, and then you have the card of release. I think that you've had fears up to this point, and the key is actually the solution to release the fears that you had. I think that's what this is about. You might have had fears at one point or another, but this renown or refresh of vitality and childlike spirit. It's like you're lucky because you've got a lot of money and you're young at heart again, kind of thing. But anyways, this trip is probably what's making this, it's probably making this happen for you. So you're able to release some of your fears, some of the sorrows and fears, okay? And you can start seeing the light shining through at the back there from the sky. But these two couples here are embraced, they're passionate, they're dancing together, interesting, very interesting. So it could be your energy, or it could be, and it looked like in passion, right? Like it's romantic. Or it could be people you're meeting this weekend that are talking about this, or you see them behave this way. All right, Capricorn, I hope you like this. In light of time, I'm going to turn it off there, and I'm going to now do the pick a card section. So stay tuned. I'm going to just clear the table. All right, take care. Welcome back, everyone. So here's the pick a card section. So please think of your questions that would require yes or no answers and pick 3 of them, or just pick 1. I'll pull 3 cards. So please pause the video if you're not ready, because the minute I get the cards out on the table and they're all there, I'm going to start turning them. Okay? So here we go. Card number 1, card number 2, and oh my God, what did I do? No, we'll start over again. I turned them over already. Sorry about that. Oh my God, my mind, I don't know where it is today. It's crazy, but anyways. Okay, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. There we go. Okay, pause the video if you're not ready. I'm going to proceed to turn the cards. Okay, question number 1. The answer is no. Oops, categoric no, nope. Question number 2. The answer is yes, be assertive. Question number 3. The answer is yes, recovery. All right, you enjoy your weekend, my dears. If you liked the video and it resonated, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and you'll be notified when I upload next time. And the other thing I was going to say is, what was I going to say? I forget. So anyways, I'm losing my mind today. Exactly. So I'm sorry. Take care. We'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye.